Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Chidera Rose, and today we're going to be doing struggles of being a Christian teenager. So this is going to be like a really honest kind of chit chat video. This needs to be spoken about in the most honest and open way possible. So let's get into the video. That looks even more shocking. I ain't trying to expose myself like that. I'm going to be as raw and as honest with you as possible. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything because I really feel like this is a topic that, you know, should be discussed about, especially as a teenager. Make sure you guys like, comment and subscribe. You already know the drill. Do you know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm getting more confident in front of the camera. Starting to show my personality a little bit off, you know what I mean? Like, let me pipe down and not let me get it take. The first struggle that I think is staying consistent with prayers, and I think especially what I have struggled with is putting God first, and I've always put in everything else first. My education, my friends, my job. I used to have a part-time job. I always put those things first before God, and really what I forgot is that without God I wouldn't really have any of those things, and I'm trying my best to kind of get that back into routine, find my own quiet time just to talk to God. Who else do we actually have? So I go to God for it, and you know, there's no main answer. I think I've been, you know, we all kind of kick him in the back a little bit to do other things in life, which we need to really stop getting used to. So the second thing is boys.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Boys, yeah, it is boys.
Because as a Christian teenage girl, we're surrounded by different beliefs. I had a lot of atheist friends or Christian friends who didn't really practice the faith that much. They were just baptized and that was basically it. Not only that, we are teenage girls growing and we get feelings and we start to grow fond in people, and that's basically how it all starts. It's part of growing up, like it just is what it is. But I think as a Christian teenager, you need to really watch what you're doing, and I can't lie, you know, we do get overboard, we do go overboard, and we do things that we're not supposed to do, because what would Jesus do? Definitely not what we have just done. Do you know what I mean? That is one of the struggles. Boys is one of the struggles because it just is. I don't know how to explain that without sounding even more confusing. To do with it, it just looks The third thing I think is peer pressure. It also depends on how strong you are as a person, your morals, your values. I used to really get easily influenced because that's just what my friends were doing, and I just wanted to be part of the clique. But obviously growing up you realise that that is just a waste of time. Peer pressure is a very, very, very real thing. I have made some mistakes, and then after you do that, you just feel like,
do I really deserve to be asking God for forgiveness?
Knowing what I was doing. And I think as a young person, we tend to blame ourselves a lot. I mean, yeah, we did do it and it is our fault, but we really beat ourselves up, especially when you come from a strong Christian family where that's all they ever teach you to do, just to do the right thing. And then when you go out into the world, you know, even though you know it's not right, we just tend to do it. I think that is probably the most relatable struggle that every teenage Christian, every teenager just has in general. We end up doing the wrong thing, especially when our parents do get involved in it. That's the worst. And then we just end up feeling like, wow, I've really done it here. Like, I've really just messed it up. Obviously we learn from our mistakes, but during the time it just feels horrible. It really does. But my advice for that is, honestly, live life as it comes. Listen to your instincts. Your gut is literally the thing that will save you. I actually just tend to ignore my gut. Whatever my gut was telling me, I just always tend to ignore it. whatever, there's always just a voice in you that says don't do it. I normally tend to go to the voice that's saying do it instead of don't do it. You need to start listening to the voice that's saying don't do it a lot more. No matter how quiet or small it is, it will save you a lot, honestly. I know from experience it will. The next thing I think Christian teenagers struggle a lot with is telling people that we are Christian.
Wait a minute, something ain't right.
Again, like I said, in this society when we are mixed with different faiths, I remember when I used to have religious debates with my Christian friends and some Muslim friends, and I mean, when I was in like year 7, 8, because I wasn't that strong and I couldn't really back myself up biblically, always spreading the word, letting people know that, you know, I'm a Christian was never really like, it was never a big deal for me unless somebody came and asked me, yeah, I'm a Christian, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm proud of it. But I would never go and speak to people or evangelize my faith. I just couldn't really back up what I was saying. So that's another thing that I learned how to improve on. Simple things like downloading the Bible app. Certain Bible that I've been using since day one basically posts Bible quotes every day. Revising and kind of keeping some Bible quotes, verses in my head really helped me as I was getting older, where conversations about religion do start to creep up more in day-to-day conversation, along with finance, you know, education, employment, all of those things. As you grow up, those become day-to-day conversations. Religion happens to be part of it. Those are probably the main struggles, I think, as a Christian. So as a teenage Christian, I think these apply to well, some of them apply to teenagers as a whole. So those are the main pressures that I have faced and that I think many Christian teenagers do face. The advice that I'd give you, pray a lot more, even if it's 5 minutes of just down time, especially now that we're in lockdown. Like I said in my different ways to stay active during lockdown video, the best thing that any Christian can do right now is to get closer to God, you know, build your relationship with God. Basically, my main advice: read the Bible, meditate on it, pray about it. But hope you guys liked the video and make sure you share as well.